Now, before you start bombarding the comment section with "BDO is a bad game, BDO is so pay to win. Why are you playing this garbage in 2023? BDO has backwards progression." Let me give you an idea of what you can expect from Black Desert Online in 2020.
One eternity later.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Hash in? What the fuck is that? Oh. Wow. Oh my god.
Sorry. Wrong footage. So, when people think of Black Desert, the first thing that comes to mind is pay to win, no content, no dungeons, horrible upgrade systems, and grind walls. Well, this game does have a lot of grind. I too was almost put off from playing this game back then, when a friend of mine invited me to check out this new open world sandbox MMORPG where you can do anything you want. No, not you. Get back in the corner. You might be thinking, why should your opinions about the game be valid? Well, because I say so. Oh, well, wait. That's not how you convince someone to listen to you. Let's try that again. It's time for a trip down memory lane. It was the April of 2020, and younger me was burnt out from too much Elder Scrolls Skyrim. But what's this? An anime where the main character maxes out her defense in an MMO? This lit a fire in my heart. I must play an MMO and max out my damage. Aha! I should go ahead and play Black Desert Online!
Leave me alone!
By the gods, she's perfect. The best way to play Glass Cannon. I must become a witch.
Oh, but why not become a wizard? He can do the same spells as witch.
Anyway, let's go and make our character.
Are you awake? These are the memories of the forgotten world. Sorry, but you should have known better.
I don't really understand what happened in the cinematic I just watched, but I'm finally here. My first steps in the first MMO I've played in the past 8 years. What's this? Are you supposed to be the mascot character? The game starts you off in an unknown place after making you sit through a cinematic that makes zero sense to new players. And you are greeted by a fart cloud, aka the Black Spirit, who will be your companion for most of your time playing this game. He might look cute and lovable, but don't be fooled by appearances. After talking to your Black Spirit, you are then introduced to a group of archaeologists
Oh, this stench! How dare you stand so close?
who apparently found you, a living fossil, in one of their expeditions.
And where we found you with that Atoll's heart we excavated yesterday.
Their contractors are there on the scene and ask you to prove your worth by killing the wolves in the nearby area.
Do you see those hungry wolves stalking about in the grass? Horses won't budge thanks to that scary lot. Sir Roig may appear like he's not watching, but he sees all. So this is the time to show your stuff, my friend.
Don't worry, these wolves don't stand a chance against me, a mage. It's time to unleash my true power. I call upon the spirits of flame to burn all that stand in my way. Fireball! Did you see my true power? Nobody could have expected that. After defeating the wolves for the archaeologists, I grew tired of the quest due to large walls of text. So I did the only thing any sane person would do. I smashed the living hell out of my Archie. And alas, after a solid day of grinding, I have reached the pinnacle of my journey, leveling up to level 50. Seems easy, right? I'm already level 47, only 3 more levels and a few more skeletons to kill. And I'll be a walking weapon of mass destruction, a being of pure violence. No mortal nor monster can touch me. But not everything in life happens the way we expect it to. There I was, toiling away in Hex Sanctuary, killing skeletons left and right. Proud of my accomplishments so far. That was when it happened. I got a message that I earned an earring that gives me more power. The witch's earrings. A perfect accessory for my witch. It was quite poetic, really. Almost too beautiful. I read the description and saw that it could be improved if I enhance it with another witch's earrings. I was excited. This was my lucky break. With these earrings, I will be unstoppable. I made my way back to the closest city to buy another pair of earrings from the marketplace. I then went into the enhancement window to try enhancing my new earrings. But not everything goes according to plan. That's the way the world works. As I tapped enhance, the unexpected happened. I'm never playing this game again.
Cats! Find my cats! They climb to the roof! Find them!
Now, if you've ever played Black Desert before, then you know how good Black Desert was at getting people to come back to it. No matter what it did to you, the pain it has cost you. It's like it was never there. You go back to the game and you are greeted by rewards for taking a break.
This shit good.
And just like that, the game has you hooked again.
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for.
3 months ago, I got the itch to play Black Desert again. And they recently released a new area and storyline called The Land of the Morning Light.
This is the land of the morning light. Let's go.
And I wanted to give it a shot, since I heard good things about BDO's new story. So without further ado, this is Black Desert in 2023.
So it's a bit chaotic.
FBI, open up!
Our journey begins in Nampo's Moodle Village, a port town in the Land of the Morning Light region. We wake up in an unfamiliar house in the middle of nowhere. After a hearty meal, our black spirit reminds us of our adventures that we never really had since it's our first time playing as this character.
Down there? Deep in the dark abyss?
Who are you? I certainly didn't invite you. I think I remember if I had.
I'm
Mommy.
Yama, proud member of the Huasun Valley Order, hailing all the way from the land of the morning light.
After a quick recap of Black Desert's story so far, adventurers who chose to start their journey in the Land of the Morning Light are then greeted with multiple short cutscenes to set the tone and scenery of the new main quest. After the first few cutscenes, we are finally allowed to move around. We are again greeted by our cute little fart cloud. And then talk to another NPC named
Hey there,
Mommy.
adventurer!
Yanwa, a mysterious person who you met during your adventures in the Magnus. And then another cutscene plays. Very cinematic, Perlibus. Good job. After watching that cutscene, Yanwa then invites you to register as a foreigner at the customs office.
Come on, I'll show you to the customs office.
And another cutscene plays.
Really bustling though, huh? Have no fear. I, Yunhua, pulled a few strings in advance.
To your surprise, entry was being denied to the foreigners. But since you are with Yanwa, you are somehow allowed to register anyway.
Hey, Gapto!
Officer Kim Gaptol, at your service.
Oh, still with all the formality. Are you going to drop it, or do I need to go find your commanding officer?
Sorry, sir. I mean, ma'am.
Seriously?
You're that person who will be entering today, I see. You're being permitted to enter under very special circumstances, you know.
Don't fix your hat string under a plum tree, or anything else that would make you look suspicious.
Kids these days, they're so undisciplined, you know?
After bullying Gapdoll, the customs officer, you guessed it, another cutscene plays. This is literally just a movie with extra steps. Too many cutscenes, BA. Ah, finally. I'm free to explore. Let's get going and climb the hill already. I'm dying to explore this new
I almost
land.
forgot. This is Nampo's Moodle Village. So, what do you think? Pretty cool, right?
On our way up the hill, we are approached by a suspicious man with red glowing eyes. Before he got to us, however, 2 other men showed up and quite literally beat him to an inch of his life.
You filthy rat! Think you can get away without paying us back?
As a murder is about to be committed in front of our very eyes, a hero shows up and quite literally blows the aggressors away. The Yongam of the East, Lee Doksu. He eyes us with suspicion and leaves. Alright, onwards to the top of the hill we go. Ooh, the cute doggy. After a billion cutscenes, a murder waiting to happen, and a dog, we finally meet the person atop the hill. Dosway, Yanwa's follower, is introduced to us.
From overseas, ain't you? Already heard all about you from Lady Yunhua. Oh, I'm Dulce. Consider me your friend. Let's go get you that foreigner registration.
And while he may seem like an average Joe, he's actually the best supporting character in Black Desert. His humor is a bit simple at times, but he actually feels like a partner instead of just a bystander.
Yeah, you're busy. So's everybody else. Don't look at me like that. You're on your own. Now, I told you all you need to know. Get going and don't get distracted.
You will be adventuring with Dosway for the most of your time in the land of the morning light. After officially registering as a foreigner, we are given a few more introductory quests where we just have to greet the main vendors of the first town.
Plug your ears when you hammer, or you won't be able to hear anything at all.
We wrap it up quickly and head back to the tavern for a well-deserved rest. After sleeping on the floor, our character wakes up because of how uncomfortable the floor. Oh, never mind. I guess she just wanted to sleep on the dirt? Oh, who's that? Mr. Mystery Man. What could you possibly be doing this late at night? And we wake up to a murder scene. How did we go from sleeping to becoming a prime suspect for murder?
No one move! Everyone here is now a suspect! The Yongam of Dalbol Village.
Alright, it can't possibly get any worse, right? Oh, come on, we have to spend the night in jail with this bozo? But oh, what's that?
Such a young person, gobbling up them black stones.
He ate black stones? Is that why he got possessed by a black spirit earlier?
Fire! Fire!
Never mind. Now's our chance. We have to escape.
Where are they? This drives me crazy.
Oh, wait. Is this supposed to be a stealth section? I'm literally standing in front of them. How can they not see me?
Oh, look who's got skills.
We're going to jump into the well. Got it?
A well?
After what seems to be a poor excuse of a stealth section, and parkouring over a fence, we split up and our character hides in a bush.
I'm gonna go get Lady Yunhua. Be right back. Understand?
Of course, that won't fool Mr. Yongam of the East, as he turns on his wall hacks and tries to turn us into a donut. However, our black spirit protects us, and we begin to fight to the death with the Yongam.
I am Doksu, Warden of Donghae Province. I shall now commence my interrogation.
I totally won, by the way.
Yeah? Yeah?
I hereby sentence the guilty to what? The law is the law!
Finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush, same as us. And that thief over there.
After the power of friendship prevented us from getting decapitated, we make our escape and jump into a well.
Whoa! Haven't you ever heard of knocking? You made me wait all this time and you didn't even bring Yunhua? Hold up, so you're saying you just abandoned Yunhua? There? You're going back right now! I find out that Yunhua is hurt. You'll never step foot in the Magnus ever again! I hate gravity!
So as we pop back into existence at the nearby area, Dolsue finds us and explains that Yonhua went on ahead without
I thought you were out of your mind, jumping into that well like that.
and that we should travel
To Dalbol Village.
Upon arriving to Dalbol village, we see the pitiful state of the village.
Sheesh, who the heck lives in a place like this?
There are injured guards and villagers are panicking.
What? No way! What the devil's going on so early in the morning?
A loud roar is heard and we end up regrouping with Yonhua, who then orders Dolsue to evacuate the village.
Dulce, get these people evacuated. Do whatever it takes.
Yes, my lady.
After a quick fight with the Changdui, Yonhua asks us to meet her elsewhere.
I'll explain later. For now, let's get out of here.
There have been multiple calamities popping up across the land due to black spirits of the land called Oduxinis, and it is up to us to seal them within an orb,
Pull that off at your age.
What's that supposed to mean? Right.
given to us by
I
Yonhua.
have something for you. It's the key to an artifact in Sangwon's Tiger Palace. The Jade Orb of Lord Bonghwang of Mount Ashi.
Finally having a purpose, we set off towards the closest village with Dolsue. At this part of the storyline, we are given free inventory slots and a Naru and armor weapon set. The Naru gear is meant to be a tutorial of their own for enhancement. With greatly boosted success rates during the early levels, this is a welcome change to the gearing system. I didn't feel the need to grind since I was given good gear by doing the main story. It felt rewarding for just questing instead of skipping the story and going straight to grinding to level up. Continuing the story, we meet a boy who is sad because his brother is sick.
Kicking Jeggy alone is no fun. Why are you staring at me like that? You made me miss my kit.
Don't blame us. Blame your poor coordination.
You broke my combo streak. Pay up. The fee is, half a sack of rice.
Just say you're hungry.
I need it. My brother is sick and all my siblings are starving. Do you mean it? I'm not going to be sold off somewhere for taking this, right?
You're not worth a coin.
Later, we find out that the kid's brother is sick because he encountered a ghost bride called the Songakshi.
He's been in bed all day and he keeps murmuring, wifey, wifey. Did he get married? The wandering merchant said, whew, the country in chaos. People bewitched left and right. His name was Dukku, I believe. He seemed to know a bit of everything.
And now it is up to you and Dolsue to put a stop to her before all the men of the village become sick.
What is the most terrifying of all vengeful ghosts? That would be none other than the Songakshi. They say if a woman bears a grudge, even June will see snow, don't they? Any man who encounters a Songakshi contracts Gakshi fever.
You decide that Dolsue should pretend to be the Songakshi's long-lost beloved.
Marry a ghost? Who in their right mind would do such a crazy thing?
He initially disagrees with his plan, but after knowing the stakes and the lives of the village folk he can save by doing this, he agrees. What a Chad.
Okay, I hear you loud and clear. I clearly have no power here.
You then set off to clear a path for Dosway, while he writes a letter to his wife in the capital about what he's about to do.
I'll write a letter to my wife in the capital. It's best for a couple not to hide things from one another, you know.
The preparations are complete. We meet Dosway and he makes us promise to never leave him with the Songakshi. We accept, and the plan is set into motion.
Promise you won't give up on me no matter what happens. If I die and become a ghost, I'll chase you all the way across the sea. Oh, merciful gods of heaven and earth, I beg of you. Please, oh please, let the Songakshi clearly see I'm not the man for her. My wife wouldn't like it. Songakshi! Please don't eat me! It tastes horrible!
Oh, my love! Your face!
What happened?
The plan actually ends up working, and the Songakshi seems convinced that Dosway is the man she was searching for. She calms down and eats a meal with Dosway.
My love, why have you come so late? Why don't you come a little closer?
Go ahead and eat up. It is our honeymoon after all.
Let's never be apart again, my handsome love.
After a while, Dosway calls us over as his servant.
Hey there, come here. Let me introduce this guy. A servant I hired so you wouldn't get even a drop of water on your hand.
We are tasked to fetch some medicine from Old Lady Birigongdok, an exorcist of some sort.
All right. Hey, you. Go get the medicine from Old Lady Birigongdok. You do understand what I mean, right?
I can't believe it. It actually worked. But now Dosway needs me more than anything. I must hurry and find Old Lady Birigongdok to have her exorcise this Songakshi. Wait, is that a raft? Alright, Dosway can wait. I wanna go sightseeing. This is the life. But I can't help but to think I'm forgetting something.
Promise you won't give up on me no matter what happens. If I die and become a ghost, I'll chase you all the way across the sea.
Oh no, I must hurry and find Old Lady Birigongdok. After running all the way back into the mountains, I found out that the old lady went to a nearby village. So I was then given charms by her husband to keep the Songakshi at bay.
All finished. Thank you. I made this myself. So try some. All right then. Let me prepare some charms for you to go put on the stone island.
After placing the charms, it seems to have worked. And then I regrouped with Dosway.
Hey, did you get the Oh, right, she's not here. Traveler, why are you so late? I thought you abandoned me.
Together, we went back to Old Lady Birigongdok and explained the situation. She got alarmed when we talked about her husband and the charms.
My old man? Charms? Hurry up and run to the stone island.
Apparently, That only served to anger the Songakshi even more. We are confronted by the Songakshi and fight her.
Are you the one who took
My husband away.
Of course, being the amazing witch I am, I scared her away. Didn't even break a sweat.
I will find my lost love no matter what! There is nothing you can do but wait and see. Think of this as punishment for deceiving me. That is the reason why I let you all live!
Eventually, I was given a choice. I would either have to dig up her grave, put her corpse in a bramblewood casket along with clothes of the man that she feared most, or we can give her a peaceful passing by leaving her near her beloved's grave. I definitely went for the good ending. Don't look at that number. I swear this was my first time playing this May.
Alright now. Stop making lovey-dovey eyes at every stranger. Get a pair of lovebirds and have a wedding in a flower garden. In your next life, may fate never set you two apart. I'm glad that some of her sorrows are gone. It makes me tear up a bit. Two star-crossed lovers unable to love even after they've become ghosts. It's truly an amazing, beautiful story. Wait, no it isn't!
Anyway, wow, that took around 2 hours of my time. During those 2 hours, I was given a clear objective. I watched a lot of cutscenes. The voice acting was actually complete and not rushed. It actually felt like Dolsui was helping me, as he played a significant role in the tale of the Songakshi. I was also given a full set of Naru gear, which I then enhanced because I was also given free enhancement materials by the Black Spirit. By the end of my first tale in the Land of the Morning Light, I already had way more defense than the first time I played the game back in 2020. I felt like the enhancement was a breeze and I barely failed any of my taps. I think it's a good addition to the game since most people quit because of the enhancement system. Let's now talk about the game as a whole in 2023. While I didn't have much freedom to grind since the new region doesn't have grind spots, I actually found the story quite engaging. If you like the story more than the grind, I would definitely recommend the Land of the Morning Light storyline. Also, if you are interested in life skilling, the Land of the Morning Light has a really good area for hunting boars, tigers, birds, and bears. It's a fun alternative to killing mobs or doing the other more laid-back life skills. The backwards progression argument is no longer relevant since you can now avoid enhancing your materials and just save up silver to buy better gear in the marketplace. Back then, this wasn't an option since most people kept their gear after enhancing it. But now that there are quite a fair amount of gear sold in the market, you should save yourself the disappointment of enhancing and just buy your gear. The new region also features a boss rush mode where a player with beginner gear and a player with the top of the line gear would still have the same amount of challenge given to them. This mode relies purely on the skill of the player and is not gear based. The bosses are scaled to you, and so you will have to be strategic and learn how to most efficiently take down the bosses before actually trying to get good times. The better the time you get, the better the rewards. And the leaderboards reset weekly so you can always compete with others. You are also given a free dream horse for playing. a dream horse is essentially the second best tier of horse in the game. This makes traveling quick and easy even for the newer players. Back then, in 2020, adventurers were also given a horse, but it was only a tier 5 and was only obtainable at a later point in the story. This forced people to just leave their character on auto travel longer than the actual time they play. These days, you just open the game and grab yourself a free dream horse. Now, you're able to explore the entire world, except for the ocean. Season characters are also a great help to newer players. The season characters are essentially a catch-up mechanic given to players to help them on their adventures. Season characters can connect to season servers, which give a 200 to 300% boost to combat XP, which makes leveling up a breeze. Season characters are also given free rewards for leveling up and completing their Black Spirits Pass. There is a paid version of this, but the free one has plenty enough rewards for the free-to-play gamers out there to enjoy. Now for the cons. I believe that the story was already well explained with just a few cutscenes, and that it was unnecessarily bloated by extra dialogue and cutscenes that were too long or just boring in my opinion. The introductory quests were a little tedious as it involves running around from point A to point B over and over. If a new player were to end up in the Land of the Morning Light region as their first playthrough, they wouldn't have the means to go back to the mainland as they would still not have unlocked the Magnus fast travel system by then. There are quite a lot of bugs in the quests, so moments that are supposed to be tense are ruined by these bugs.
I hate gravity!
Overall, I think that Black Desert Online has come a long way from when I first played it. If you're looking for a game with an amazing story, then you can try out the Land of the Morning Light region. But if you want a game with the feeling of freedom, great graphics, amazing combat, a good life skill system, and a colorful community, I'm looking at you, Lunar Halo Inn. Then I think you should go and give Black Desert Online a shot in 2023. Thank you so much for watching. That is the end of this video.
Ayun, kinakabahan ako, pre. Kinakabahan ako.
Cancel. Back out. Ayan na.
Wala ba?
Ayan na, Shen, cancel. Baka pumatok. Shen, baka pumatok.
Let's go!
Skip, kumatapang.
Ayun. Naka-ano ka na ba?
Naka-record na kanina pa. Skip nga, kumatapang.
Hindi, wala. Diretso na. Ito na.
Skip, kumatapang.
Oh my fucking...
Nakuha! Oh my god!